What's up everybody, welcome back to TNK Taylor here, and today we're going to be looking at the Fifine Gaming Audio Mixer. Now I want to be transparent with y'all, Fifine did send this mixer over for me to test and review, but there was no agreement that I had to give it a positive or a negative review, and I was not paid for my time, they merely sent the product over. Now the Fifine Gaming Audio Mixer is just that, it's a USB-C audio mixer with one XLR and also a 1/4-inch jack input for your computer. Now before we jump into the individual controls and what this bad boy can do, let's hop over to the box and see what comes with this. Now of course on the outside of the box you have a bit of the nuts and bolts that come within and what this bad boy can do, but going into it of course we've got the user manual with a bunch of good information on the inside. Give it a read, you'll be able to learn all about what it can do, and we'll also talk about it here as well. Then you can see the mixer. Before we get into that, let's take a look. It comes with a long USB-C to USB-B cable to plug into your computer or whatever device you're going to plug into, and stay tuned for that because this thing may work with consoles. And of course you've got the mixer itself with all the options on the back and a pretty decent layout, okay feeling sliders, and the mixer is made out of plastic, but it feels fairly sturdy, so no concerns there. And then the last thing that comes with it is a line out cable, and it specifies, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know why, but it specifies that it's only for line out. Maybe that's the polar pattern of the 3.5mm jack, not 100% sure on that one. So the Fifine Gaming Audio Mixer is a compact, user-friendly device for content creators, streamers, and the like. It provides individuals the option to plug this into your computer or laptop because it's nice and small, you can actually carry it around with you. But plug it in via USB-C and run a microphone into it, or I guess technically even an instrument. And at the same time, you can listen to it through your headphones on the back. So one thing Fifine strives to do is provide high quality audio, and I've got to say, running an XLR microphone into it, also if you need the 48 volt as well, but running an XLR microphone into this device, it sounds perfectly fine. Of course, on OBS or anything like that, I would add some compressor and stuff like that, but that's no fault to this. It's just kind of the normal stuff that you would do to just make your voice sound that much better. It also provides multiple input options from your XLR 1/4-inch jack to a line in, as well as being able to route this via your computer and use it as a sound device. Looking at the actual device itself, the options are extremely easy. We can go through all of these. You got your 48 volt, you've got your, it says electric, and what this is kind of like an auto tune. You've got 4 custom buttons which allow you to record 15-second clips of your voice, and you can play them back, or I guess if you're running audio into it, you could record some clips of that. It's got an RGB light at the top right that cycle through, I think, 12 different options. And you have a voice changer, which is gimmicky in my opinion, but some people like it and some people use it for Twitch and TikToks and stuff like that. Then of course at the bottom you've got 4 mutes, and on your sliders you've got your mic, your line in, your headphone, which also works as a mic monitor, and your line out. Setting this up is extremely easy. It's literally just running the USB-C to your computer, setting your input-output options to this bad boy, and running a XLR microphone into it, and you're ready to go. Once connected, of course, you can use the sliders and adjust to your liking, which at the top left, you can see your input and your volume input from the microphone. And then on the right side, you can see what's going to your headset. I wish it was a little bit more intuitive. I feel like it doesn't show peaking accurately, and I feel like with this all the way up, the mic sounds good, but I feel like there's still a little bit more gain there to be had from my microphone, and I'm using the Rode Pod mic in some clips coming up. But using the LED indicators, you can clearly monitor and adjust your sound to your liking. Now, as I said before, who is this for? This is really for content creators. Now, they say it's for streamers, but I'm gonna have my, I wouldn't say doubts, but my issues where, unfortunately, this cannot replace, in my case, my PC panel, which allows me to individually control inputs from Discord, a game, anything like that on the fly with my mixer. Unfortunately, with this, there is no current software that allows you to route anything. So whether you're using like a PC panel or more commonly a Go XLR or like the Elgato Wave, things like that, there's no way to control individual audio. The only option you have is to control your mic input gain and your line out. So if you have a 2 PC setup, you can control the volume, what your second computer is getting, but again, there's no way to route that. So unfortunately, all of that audio will be routed into your second computer because there's no way to differentiate from what a Discord notification is to just your Twitch notifications and everything in between. So unfortunately, everyone's gonna be hearing all of it, possibly doubled, because that is just how you're running through your mixer. Now, it's not to say it's a bad thing. At the time of making this video, this device is $49.99 with a 5% off discount. So if you have a microphone lying around, I know USB-C microphones have become a big thing, and I actually did a review of the Fifine AmpliGame AM8 microphone. You can check it over here. And you can use it either in XLR or USB-C. And anyways, USB-C is becoming extremely popular. If you're still rocking an XLR microphone, which I have the Rode Pod mic, and there's plenty of XLR microphones out there you can still get, this is gonna provide you an opportunity to route it into your computer if you don't already have one. Even my Alias Multimix 4, which does not have any of those special options, it's literally just for my old Rode Pod mic. That was, I think, $90 when I first got it, and that's all I use it for, is to go into my computer. But for content creators that want a XLR mixer on the go and want to be able to record, this thing's gonna kill it, especially for the price. So this is the Fifine AmpliGame SC3, just a quick little test. Obviously you've got mic control. So we can turn it all the way up, and you can adjust it to where it's proper. Of course, you've got mute. You can mute this real quick, nothing. And you can go through a couple of different settings, like the auto tune, however it works, and you got to set the right key, but auto tune. Hold it and it goes away. And then you've got the customs. I wanted to save. I'm gonna record some sound. I think it did. I think it did save my thing, but I'll know when I test it. And then of course you can do the change voice.
And you can sound like this.
But honestly, just for a quick little test, this thing doesn't sound half bad. Like I said, I wish they had the option of a little more in-depth. So Fifine, if you can, I don't know how much it would be, if it's like an extra 20 bucks or something like that, that allows you the option to route things. Maybe these custom buttons can be adjusted, so you can put like a soundboard clip on them or something like that, and you can adjust these sliders to actually control individual outputs on your computer and route them. That would be fantastic, and I think that would really take this thing over the edge. Honestly though, the Fifine Gaming Mixer is a fantastic addition to really any gamer setup. It gives you cheap and easy access into the world of XLR microphones with 48 volt built in, and you really can't go wrong with there. Now, as I said also, I think where this thing really shines is not so much with the PC. Of course it works with PC, but you can literally just take the USB-C, plug it into, in my case, my PS5, and this thing gets picked up instantly. So you don't have to use a headset microphone. You can run a XLR microphone right into it and have all of your controls right on your console. I think that's a game changer because it gives you all those options on a console. So question for all of you watching, if you had this, how would you set it up and what would you use it for? I'm almost curious, what your setup currently is or how you would make it better. Because if you're watching this, you're clearly interested in this. So how can this help improve your setup or your stream or your content? Let me know in the comments down below. I appreciate it, everybody. I know this video is pretty short, sweet, to the point. I just wanted to get the information out there, give a little showcase of this bad boy right here. Probably should start like a bad boy counter. I don't know why I say that so much. But anyways, if you like the content, guys, hit the like button. It really helps us out. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. I've got another Fifine review coming up, and hopefully they keep allowing me to review their stuff because I think they're doing the Lord's work essentially. They're, low cost and they're getting there, you know what I mean? No iteration, no first iteration anyways, is gonna be absolutely perfect, but they're heading in the right direction. So as always, y'all have a good day.